What up, everybody? It's your boy here today with Nina, the Ninja. Today what I'm doing is I'm actually working on some of my things that I've learned in the MSF class. I don't think you really learn much in the basic MSF. If anything, you just take from it what you got and practice it on your own sometimes. So today I'm working on my slow cone weaving. One thing when I'm out there in traffic, the thing that I'm understanding is one of my biggest fears is moving the bike and not exactly knowing how the bike is going to act in certain situations. So I figured I need to start practicing my weaves. Well, wait, is this weaving? Yes, weaving, not swerving. Swerving is going to be another exercise. That's a whole different exercise. But I don't want to practice swerving on this particular asphalt right here because it just looks a little bit slippery. It's paint. It's painted on. I don't feel too comfortable about that. However, getting out there riding in the street, it is really fun. But I just, feel better riding, knowing, how to, set myself up for success in emergency situations. And at the same time, this gives me a chance to understand the friction zone. And not just that, but it helps me practice keeping my head up, chin up, which I wasn't doing just now. Helps me practice that. Help me practice looking at the line of sight and where I need the bike to go, which I need to start working on. So I've been looking up some things online, especially with Moto Jitsu and Dan the Fireman. This is one of the exercises that they actually have set up. Look where you want to go and then go. Understand that friction zone. One thing I have to do is understand how to operate the rear brake whenever I'm doing, certain maneuvers. This whole looking where the bike is going thing, it really works. I think. Yeah, I mean, not I think, definitely. It really actually works. Look where you want the bike to go. So before I start the cones, I'm actually looking at the very last cone. Come on. Uh-oh, didn't really go where I wanted to go that time. Turned real wide. But that's why I'm out here, is to get this practice in, to get a better understanding. And I feel like this will help give us more confidence when we're out there on the road, So on this side, I'll do my right hand U-turn, and then on the other side, I'll do my left U-turn, and that should give me, practice, on making my slow U-turns at the same time, At the same time, I don't feel too confident on this pavement though, because of the paint. I just don't really feel too confident. So, I'm not trying to make my U-turns too wide, but at the same time, I could probably use this yellow line as a reference, telling myself like, oops, I just put my foot down, telling myself don't go beyond that yellow line. And see, that's why I'm out here, I just put my foot down, like these are things that needs to be, exercised, and I'm up here at a police department, actually, out of all places. So I guess that's a good thing. If I hurt myself, I'll just run right inside. Help. Okay, so let me try to make a better U-turn. Ooh, that was good. Too much throttle, but other than that, that was pretty good. And this is what I suggest. I am far from a teacher, as you guys can tell. I just want to make that clear, just for channel's sake. I am a student, and the main thing of this channel is not to instruct in any shape, form, or fashion. It's to share my journey. It's to inspire. It's to encourage, and it's to motivate. You know, I want to inspire you. Put my foot down again. That's why I'm out here. You know, this is what's up. You know, I'm not even mad that I put my foot down, because I know that's why I'm here. You know, for better practice, for, you know, and I'll do this as many times as it takes. You know, I don't know. I have nothing else to do today. I really don't. It's rush hour traffic right now. Lots of people are out there on the road bugging out. So, you know, might as well come up in here and get my practice on, you know. But that's why I'm here, is to make me a better, stronger, more confident rider on the road, and also to encourage you to do the same. You know, study everything that it takes to become the master of your vehicle. You know, that was ugly. That was ugly. Okay, look where you want to go. I need to work on that better. Wait a minute, something's wrong. So you see where this cone is out of place right here? That means I moved it, so that's not a good thing. I cannot touch the cones. Oh, okay, that was a pretty decent turnaround. I was about to put my foot down, but I found that little area where, you know, that says, you know, this is what you do to keep the bike upright. I found that little area, but I was about to put my foot down. I just put my foot down, trying to make that turn tighter. Yeah, you see all these uneven cones? They weren't uneven when I first put them down. They were very straight, which tells me the rear tire must have hit them. So yeah, the goal is to just get out here and practice. After I do this, there's another parking lot that I'm going to go to. I don't really care too much about this parking lot, as you can tell, not for high speed things, but I'm going to practice my swerve, like 20-25 mile per hour swerve, because as you guys seen in my last videos, I enjoy riding on the highway. And after riding on the highway, I was able to discover one of the biggest things that I make a mistake. Well, no, one of the biggest things that take away from my courage while riding on the highway is the fact that I am not exactly sure how my bike is going to act in response to, okay, that was a good turnaround. You see how I had my neck, you know, but I'm not sure how my bike is going to respond to, you know, emergency situations, you know. And that's why you saw those last videos. I was out there on the highway. I'm the type of learner where I have to actually see what the obstacle is to understand how I'm practicing to avoid that obstacle, you know. I need to work better at this. And so eventually the goal with this is, as I do this more and more, probably not today, but as I do this more and more, the goal is to be able to get through here much faster. You know, start off slow and then gradually get faster, you know, just like anything else we do in life. If you ever played a video game, I missed that turn right there. If you've ever played a video game, you know, like Mortal Kombat, for example. I love Mortal Kombat. When I first started playing Mortal Kombat, I was terrible at it. And then when I first started learning and understanding the combinations, I was slow at utilizing the combinations. But now in Mortal Kombat, I mean, it's like second nature. I don't even think about the movements. My brain tells myself, okay, this is what you want to do. And then I go out here and do it. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to straighten up these cones. And I'm going to show you how I got these cones laid out. So I got it one full and then a half parking space. One full and a half. And then I guess what I'll do is over time what I'm going to do is bring these cones a little bit shorter. But first I do want to pick up speed first. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Let's get back here to Nina. So yeah, this is what I do. And honestly, I do things like this. Whoop, kickstand. See, I do things like this to a lot of times, and I don't do it on video because I'm like, nobody wants to see this type of stuff. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, nobody wants to see it, but at the same time, this is useful right here. I think every beginner rider needs to work on these things right here. You know, yes, it's fun getting out there riding. Yes, it's hella fun, but it's not fun when you're in situations and you don't know what to do. That's the part that's not fun. And I feel like biking will be so much funner if, you know, we know how to operate that vehicle, you know. That was pretty good. Keeping my head up, chin up, looking at the very last cone, and then I look beyond the very last cone. I look at my actual camera over here. Chin up, looking at the very last cone, making sure I got my distance so my rear tire doesn't hit the cone, and then start working on my U-turn. That was a good one right there. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video right here. I think you guys get the message. You guys get the gist of this whole thing. I say grab yourself some cones, go on Amazon. I got these from Amazon for like $7. They're not even actual motorcycle training cones. They're freaking soccer cones. But they do have the exact same cones that they have at the MSF course. So I suggest you guys to grab yourself some cones, find yourself an empty parking lot. Right now is the best time of year because school is out. So you got plenty of empty school parking lots where, you know, kids are just not there. So I think that is awesome. Nobody's at school. You can get in that parking lot. You can set up your cones and you know, you got plenty of ample space to you know, make yourself a better rider. And that's what we're all here for, is to make ourselves better. I'm a new rider, OG Kenny Lee. This is my bike, Nina the Ninja. Subscribe to this channel and look out for more content, man. Inspiration, encouragement, and motivation. Holla at your boy. Peace.